it's Marika with Bearfoot OT, and today we are going to play Spice Lasso. So what you're going to need is you're going to need to be playing at kind of a long table. So your dining room table or anything that's not just like tiny and square. It's good to have some space. So maybe the table where you played Ping Pong Palooza. What you're going to need to have as your lasso is a ring of some sort. If you don't have a ring like this or anything that a grown-up or you can think of to be a replacement ring, I made a ring out of 2 pipe cleaners that I kind of just like wrapped around in a ring. And this is actually a good one to use if you don't like loud noises, because a ring like this, a plastic ring, every time it lands on the table, bop, it will make a noise, and maybe your ears don't like that. And so the pipe cleaner option is a good one for making it a little bit of a quieter game. Once you have your ring, you need to make it into a lasso. And so you're going to take a piece of yarn or string or twine, and you want a really long piece. If you want to be really precise, you can go measure how long your table is and make your piece of string that long. Once you have it, you're going to tie it around your ring. And just in a normal knot, and if you need a grown-up to help you, then a grown-up, I bet, will help you if you ask nicely. So you have your ring, and it's attached to a long string. You have your lasso. The next thing you're going to need is you're going to need about 10 spice containers. And you only want the plastic kind. So spice containers also are usually glass containers, but you do not want to use those. You find the plastic ones. So you can go ask a grown-up if you can borrow 10 spice containers, plastic spice containers to use for a game. When you have the spice containers, before you put them on the table, before you move on to the next step, you should make sure that they are very tightly closed. So I'm going to make sure it's nice and twisted and the lid cap is pressed on. This other one, paprika, screw it down, make sure it's nice and closed, because you don't want spices spilling all over your table, because then you'll have to clean it up. All right, for level 1 of Spice Lasso, this is how you might set up your spices. So I have 3 rows, and I have about 3 to 4 spices in each row. And again, what you're going to do is you're going to take your lasso, and instead of going wah and then throwing it, which I tried, but it is very hard and doesn't work. What you're going to do is you are going to lean over the table and just holding onto the string, not the ring, the string. I'm going to find a spice that I want to lasso. And I'm going to get a spice, and then I'm going to bring it to home base. And then I'm going to get another one. All right, for level 2, what you're going to do is you're going to move your spices back a little bit. So you have to lasso them a little bit more. And you're also going to pack them a little bit closer together, because we have an extra rule that makes level 2 trickier. You're still going to do the same thing where you're holding onto your string and lassoing each spice. The trick for this one is you have to start with the back row first, and you have to get them to go through the other ones to come back to the start. All right, so level 2, again, I'm going to go, they're a little bit farther away, I'm going to get ginger, and then instead of going around, which is easy, I have to somehow get it through the other ones and back to the beginning without knocking other things over. So back row. Level 3, you're going to be able to toss the rings on the table to try and lasso the spices and then bring them back to the start. This is where you're probably going to want your pipe cleaner ring because it's quieter and it actually works better. I'm going to try a couple with this one, see how it goes. This time, I'm going to toss the ring and try and make it land on a spice so I can capture it and bring it back to the start. So you hold onto the ring with one hand that you're going to toss it with. The other hand holds onto the string so you can pull it back to the start. If they fall over, you can just put them back. Oh, it bounced off again. Okay, so that's what happens sometimes with the plastic ring. It bounces on the table and then goes off. So if you want to try with your pipe cleaner, then this is a little bit easier. So I'm going to go for close ones first for level 3. Or maybe I'll go for the chili powder. Chili powder! All right, that's how you play Spice Lasso. Make sure that all of the nice spices that you got out of your kitchen, you put them all back. And remember that you can play 2 different ways. You can play where you're holding the string and then trying to lasso the spices like that. Or you can play level 3, probably with the pipe cleaner ring, where you actually toss the pipe cleaner and then drag it back. Lots of different ways to play this game, and I bet that you can figure out some other ways to play that are really, really fun. See you later. Bye.